tell me will run. I want to know if it will run OSK, will it run MS-DOS, will it run Color Computer Disk Basic?
Okay, the System 4, as you purchased it today, runs OSK. We're releasing Bob Saney's N6809 emulator. This is a software emulator which runs under 68,000, on 68,000 machine, which you can run your OS9 Level 2 software. One of the questions that has constantly been coming up is, can we run all of our Level 2 software? The answer is no. Any software that uses peaks and pokes, any software that doesn't follow the rules will probably crash. Software that has been written following the OS9 rules will run successfully. We have checked word processors, communication programs. I run CoCo Sculptor on it, and these all run fine. MS-DOS, we have the prototype All-86 board, which plugs into the System 4, uses a V30 chip, which is an 8086 processor, but it's about 25% more efficient. Clock is 10 megs, and you can run most MS-DOS software on it. Limitation being if the software requires a 286 or 386, it won't run. Some of the newer software may be requiring that, but the more popular software does run. We run older versions of WordPerfect. We have a CAD program, WordCAD, which is a schematic drawing program. There's a auto-runner program, I don't remember the name of it, that we had running on it. Slow, but it runs. So as far as MS-DOS is concerned, we do have that covered. I started to mention the PT Basic. That's in the future. We do not have a timetable for that. Hopefully we'll be releasing that this year.
What kind of software will run? Color Computer software, MS-DOS software, OSK, whatever?
Okay, well, with the time allotted me, I can't really, we've got at least five different machines. The TC9 is the only one of the computers available from anyone other than a color computer that will run color computer software. And this includes our DOS software, machine language software via a virtual machine that emulates it. More information on that if you ask the question, so I'm not under a time constraint. It'll run OS9 Level 2, Enhanced. It will run OSK, which covers that on the TC9, TC70, and Tiger. For MS-DOS, the solution we have there is with the PC68K4. We are now handling the Gibbs Laboratories Ultrascience product line for both the Macintosh and the PC. The 68K4 board is a board that plugs into a PC and runs OSK on that board. So compatibility with Macintosh software is 100%. You can use, and I've got a fellow right over here to correct me if I'm wrong, you can use the word processors and tools of that sort on the PC. I'm looking at him, he's nodding, so I'm right. To manipulate text if you're doing software development, that sort of thing. Call that right from the 68K4, so you can edit the text on the PC, assemble it or compile it from the K4 board. It's a very nice integrated system, and with that you get tie-ins to networking and various other things. And pretty much the same thing is true with the Macintosh port, which is very slick. If you get a chance to stop by the booth and look at that with the windowing environment there, where you can be using the same power tools on the Macintosh to develop and edit text, file under 68K. Very nice system. I need to rebut a comment that Ed made about speed. Ed was talking, I believe, about the unexpanded TC70 and the unexpanded MM1, the speed comparison.
I was given numbers from Kevin Peace, who designed the MM1, of 1,000 dry stones for the MM1. This is both boards, and we measured at 1667. When discussing the capabilities of your boards, he said the two boards should run about the same speed.
Right, okay. Well, in that respect, be that as it may, that is the TC70. I don't have any numbers on the Tiger. It would be slower because it has contention with 68030 solutions. Both of those would be faster. I don't have numbers on that. So it depends on which combination of thing you get. And the Mac and the PC, you're talking about 16 megahertz, 60,000 on a K4 board, is that 12 megahertz? That would be faster than a TC70, slower than theirs. The Mac, of course, depending on which Mac you were running. But when I tested it on an SE30, it was damn fast. I was very impressed with that. So it really depends. What we try to do is provide a full spectrum of support depending on what your problems are. We're trying to provide a solution for it. Whether you're a color computer user that wants to move up gradually and slowly have a lot of fun with the machines, or whether you're a power user that wants to get into a multi-user multitasking, whether it's in a business environment or anywhere in between, we have a solution for it. I think that pretty much covers my...
Yes, it does.
Question was about what software runs on our various computers. I was taking notes while Frank was talking. The 6870 in our system is not a 6809 compatible chip. In fact, the only 69 compatible chip I know about is 6309, or the similar. Well, 69 compatible, 69, right. So your CoCo binary stuff is not going to run. Yeah, let me try to run that.
Just move over to the back.
Yeah, your microphone may be feeding back. That will help when it comes out. It does, that's all right. You just wanted to point it out. Okay, so to get back to what I was saying, what you can do is under our system, and my hat is off to Kevin Darling and to Mike Holland, who both, along with a lot of other people in our group, I felt that source code compatibility is very important. A lot of the display commands, the windowing instruction around each windowing system that Kevin has licensed us for our system are very, very similar. There are some expanded capabilities as well that take advantage of extra features that use the graphics driver. So you have basic 09 source code that uses special calls in the windowing system. They will probably compile and run with fewer no changes. And there's something that's close to boosting that we can talk about that some more. But just to give you an example, Mike Holland recorded a couple of games in a day and a half that were Color Computer source. So that's one approach. The other approach that Mike has given us is kind of CPFX library that allows you to take multitude applications, that involve windowing, menuing, and overlay windows, and scroll bars, and all that kind of stuff, and use that one and then one in your code. And you may have to rework it slightly, but a lot of it will run versus unchanged. It runs OSK 2.4 as the system software. And one last thing I want to, two things I want to say before I finish is about the MS-DOS thing. A lot of people have called us up and said, you say you're going to add that you can run, we'll be able to run tens of thousands of programs developed under MS-DOS. And I'd like to say at this time that I wanted to be able to say that to get people interested in the system because we have an exclusive contract for QuickBasic, which is Microsoft product to our system. That we let you compile on GW Basic, MBasic, Basic A, and QuickBasic programs, which you can see. And there are tens of thousands out there. I think the way I phrased it was an error, and mostly because, like you guys know a little bit, you interpolated it to me that we were going to get MS-DOS compatible machines. For that, I apologize, okay? And feel free to call me up and on the rug and say, hey, bang, 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 bang. I'll be glad to take care of you on that. But I just want to mention the QuickBasic thing. It's very important. The other thing is about MS-DOS capability. To get a machine to sell, you have to start this feedback loop. You have to have boxes shipped so that software engineers can write software and sell it. And before you guys buy a box, you have to